Imagine achieving more in the next 3 months than you did in the entire last year. That's the power of the 12-week year, a system designed to create urgency, improve focus, and get real results. If you're tired of procrastinating, falling behind, or feeling stuck, you're exactly where you need to be. The 12-week year redefines traditional goal setting. Instead of giving yourself 12 months to achieve something and losing focus halfway through, you commit to a powerful 12-week sprint. It is for people who are done with excuses and ready to finally see real results. Whether you're building a business, chasing fitness goals, changing careers, or leveling up your personal life, this method meets you where you are and pushes you forward with clarity, urgency, and action. There are a lot of reasons why traditional annual goals fail, and you can see it every January when people set resolutions they abandon by February. A whole year feels distant. When you set a goal 12 months away, it tricks your mind into thinking you have endless time. So there is no real urgency. And before you know it, months pass by with little to no progress. This method fixes this by forcing you to act with purpose every single week. Psychologically, when you only have 12 weeks to reach a goal, your brain responds to the shorter deadline by increasing urgency. This tight time frame taps in the same focus and drive athletes feel before a big game, forcing you to prioritize what's truly important and take immediate action. Okay, but how can we actually create this 12-week year? First, start by setting few key goals for the next 12 weeks. For example, let's say your goal is to launch your online business. This goal is specific and measurable, and it covers both short-term tasks and long-term aspirations. Once you have defined this goal, break it down into weekly action plans. Week 1 could be researching your niche and products. Week 2 might focus on building your website, and week 3 could be about marketing plans. Each week you will tackle 2 or 3 small tasks, like creating products or your logo. At the end of each week, review your progress, identify areas for improvement, and celebrate or reward yourself for the wins, whether it's crossing off a major task or getting closer to the launch of the business. At the end of the 12 weeks, do a final review to evaluate your success, look at what worked and what didn't, and reset your goals for the next cycle. It is a simple cycle: set big goals, plan, execute, review, repeat. While the 12-week year can be incredibly effective, there are a few common mistakes people make. One is setting unrealistic goals, aiming for too much and getting overwhelmed. The key is to set achievable, specific goals that you can realistically accomplish in 12 weeks. Another mistake is not prioritizing tasks effectively. If you don't focus on the most important actions each week, you can easily waste time on less critical tasks. Some people also fail to break down goals into specific weekly tasks. Without clear, actionable steps, your plan can feel vague, leading to procrastination. Additionally, failing to review progress regularly can cause you to lose track. Weekly reviews are essential to stay on course and making adjustments. And finally, some people don't fully embrace the urgency of deadlines. A 12-week cycle is meant to create pressure, and without treating each week like a deadline, you miss the power of the system. What makes this method unique is that it turns goal setting into a sprint, not a marathon. This method forces you to take immediate action, prioritize weekly tasks, and review your progress regularly. The result? Faster, more consistent progress towards your biggest goals, with no room for procrastination and a clear path to success. And if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, and see you next time.